Hello everyone, Scott Wynn here, making another run on American Truck Simulator. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map to see where this run goes. I'm going to be driving from Idaho Falls, about 313 miles, to Elko in Nevada. Alright, I set a little waypoint here so that we can visit this discoverable. I'm hoping that is either a recruitment agency, well I think that would be all it would be. Or maybe another truck dealership, maybe a Kenworth dealership. I'm interested in those trucks as well. And but we'll take a look. That'll be a little bit of a detour off the beaten path. I'm going to try, did I say trath? Beaten path. All right. So let's take a real quick look at the type of truck we're going to be driving today. It's a Kenworth W900 Aero Cab Sleeper. It is a 6x4. Left-hand steering, of course. This thing is a beast with 625 horsepower, over 2,000 pounds of torque, and a 220-gallon fuel tank, which is pretty standard. All right, let's get her going. And one last thing, today we're going to be hauling a log stacker, which is a big piece of equipment. Let's see if we can get a look at that thing. It's a little tough. The camera's doing some wonky stuff. You can see the claw on the end of it. That would be really good for yeah, that's a pretty good look at it. Somebody needs to change that bulb up there. Bob, get on that, will you? Alright. And that'll bring me a little under 14 grand. Alright, here we go. Okay, looks like I'm going to be banging a left out of here. Make sure we have the clearance. Hopefully this thing clears. It's going to be a little tight, but I think we're going to get it. Oh boy, they certainly don't give you a lot of room there, do they? That's alright, we got her done. Let's see, I believe I have my brights on. Let me turn those off. Another wide sweeping turn here. Could already feel the power in this thing. I'm barely touching the accelerator pedal and she's going. Okay, we're going to swing her. Whoop. We're not going to get too greedy there. Yep, there we go. And now we're going to swing her again really wide this way. To be able to make this turn. And let's give it a look back. Make sure we got this. Looks like we're clearing it. Boy, they don't make it easy. Got a full moon out tonight, it looks like, or something close to it. That's just going to add to the fun nighttime drive we have going on here. So we're leaving right around 10 p.m. And this trip should take us about 6 hours. Okay, signal on. Here we go. Another left-hand turn. Obviously, that's the only way I can go. Probably shouldn't have pulled out in front of this guy, but I did. He's just going to have to put on his brakes. Good luck with your end hole. Alright, a little bit of wonkiness here. I need to really pay attention to my GPS. Looks like a sharpish left here. It's going to challenge my abilities going around this corner maybe just a little bit. Start accelerating. Cut this guy off. I learned to swing these a little more to the left when I'm making a turn like that because that keeps my trailer a little bit more in line. looks like I haven't. We'll signal just for effect. I don't think anybody's going to see it. And we're on our way. So passing the Idaho Falls historic downtown. That would be nice to see. I love the big kind of walnut steering wheel. I think this is walnut. Beautiful steering wheel. Must feel good on the hands. Yeah, little things like that, if you're a trucker, would be important, I would think. You know, the comfort of your seat, you know, your visibility, the comfort of your hands on the steering wheel. I think all that stuff would factor in. Still haven't fixed my steering wheel. But that's okay, I'll fix it next time. It's a little off. The sensitivity. I'm turning it right now, but it's not doing anything. There it goes. Oh, there's my brights. That's my horn. A little chilly tonight. 59 degrees. Let's keep an eye on that. It's probably going to get cooler. My guess would be down around 50 degrees maybe. Oh boy. I'm sure you heard it in my last video. I have to keep remapping my keys every time I come in. My wheel is not, or the game is not saving my keys and mapped to my wheels. So if you hear me hitting something, it means I remapped it incorrectly because I can't remember where I had it mapped in the first place. It's not the biggest deal in the world, just a little bit of a hassle. So I'm definitely still a little below speed limit. Let's get a quick exterior view on this. Oh, that thing is humming down the road. Love the sound of that engine. Yeah, I guess the Kenworth would be an option for me too. I've been in love with the Peterbilt. But the Kenworth has this nice squared off look that I like. Get those wipers on. Of course, this one's an absolute beast with the horsepower. Doesn't seem to be raining too hard. Adds a nice ambiance to it. Even with those rain clouds, the moon's still out. That's a nice thing. Looks like I'm getting off up here. Apply brake a little bit. Looks like a little bit of a sharpish turn here. Twin Falls. Guessing that means there's somewhere around here there's 2 waterfalls. Just a guess. Yeah, I'm smart like that. Pocatello, been there through there many times before. Actually just started my last haul from there. Also in a Kenworth. It's hauling fertilizer, because, you know, fertilizer. It's a needed thing. That's what we truckers do. We haul things that people need. Shouldn't matter what it is. We just know it's needed. Turn up these wipers one more notch. There we go. You know, I wonder whether these roads actually get slick in this game a little bit more to the point. I know you can roll a trailer. I did it the other day. I was just kind of off playing on my own, and I was testing the limits of some of the rigs, and I was driving in the rain, and man, I took a corner pretty fast, and she fishtailed and flipped on her side. Had to call to get a tow. Fortunately, it was only 14% damage, so it didn't cost me a ridiculous amount of money to repair, but I know you can roll these puppies. Gotta be careful. See a vehicle coming up on me there. Oh, I should probably give him a little more room. Sorry about that. Something about looking in the mirror there made me jerk my wheel that way. And again, my steering is just not right. I need to adjust something, so it's definitely feeling like I'm trying to corral maybe a team of cows instead of a team of horses. Let's get a time. 11:30. 227 miles, which isn't that far. The moon looks beautiful. You see that halo effect around the moon? Yeah, it's a real thing. Seen it before. One time I saw it on Christmas Eve. It was magical. It was like this ring around the moon that was farther out than you would think a ring would be. It almost looked like something was orbiting the moon. Just spectacular. To see it on Christmas Eve was all the more special. Get this thing over to the right. I think I'm a little too far left. Again, I'm fighting the steering wheel. Not feeling too good right now. It's not very responsive. A little herky-jerky. We don't like that. At least this trucker doesn't like that. I'm going to go ahead and fix this. Don't worry, I'll edit this part out. Oh, there we go. I went ahead and fixed that. You have to put the steering axle dead zone all the way to the left, the slider all the way to the left, so there is no dead zone. There we go. Nice and smooth as butter around this turn. Oh yeah. That's the way we like to drive. It's not smooth as butter. It's smooth as glass, or smooth as a knife through hot butter. Probably smooth as glass would be the correct term there. Smooth as glass. On a rainy summer night. Although it's not raining anymore and I still have my wipers on. Let me go ahead and turn those off. I don't want to get too cute here. I'm coming up right behind this vehicle. There we go. Beautiful starry night now. That was a little bit of an abrupt maneuver by that rig up there. Getting off here. Saw that at the last moment. Slow down, Parnelli. There we go. A little bit of a sharp left turn here. See how smooth I can get this. Challenge myself. Oh yeah. Smooth as butter. Okay, making a left-hand turn here. The light was yellow, officer. You saw it yourself. get over to the right here. It's the proper thing to do. There's that white station wagon again. Seems like 2% of the population of this region have the white station wagon with paneling from 40 years ago. The 1970-something family truckster. Talked about it before. That was a popular vehicle in my family. A little bit of a tight bridge. We're keeping her straight here. It's always helpful when you get these things properly lined up as you get on the bridge. Just makes it that much easier to not have to really turn the wheel at all. I strive for that. Twin Falls. Is that a TV show? Oh no, wait, that was Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks. Let's take a look at the map real quick. So we're in Twin Falls. Oh, here's our discoverable. It's going to be up here, and then we would have really gone that way, so it was really not that much of a big deal at all to make this deviation off our original track. Alright. Looks like a lot of little small towns here. We got some residential, we got some basic buildings, of course restaurants. It's kind of sleepy this time of night. What time we at? That's the trickiest thing, is finding the clock on these things, because all these rigs are different. I cannot find the clock. Phillips, innovation plus you equals Phillips. Electrolux. Refrigerators, dryers, washing machines, and more. Oh, it's getting a left up here. A little bit of room. This drive brought to you by Goodyear. We make a damn good rubber tire. Made to feel good. Made to feel good. Is that a good tagline or not? I'm still trying to figure that out. Made to feel good. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's what you're feeling through the road. It's what you're feeling through your wheel. Drake. Alright, hard right here. I don't know if I had a signal there. It's not really a signal type of turn, but I thought there was a stop sign. Alright. Let's see what we get for Christmas this morning. What's it gonna be? What's our discoverable? I see the moon straight ahead. And it is... oh, we're gonna have to wait. This is exciting. Let's see if we can peek off in the distance and see what it is. A bowling alley? I see a bowling alley up there. I don't think that's it. Oh, look at that moon. Alright, I'm back. Got a nice screen grab. I'm a bit of a amateur photographer, and I found a really good view from the back here. So I went in and I was really tweaking it, having some fun with it. I hadn't really discovered that photo feature until late yesterday, so I'm pretty pumped to be able to do some, kind of custom stuff that's just a little bit more than your normal field of view screen grab. Alright, enough about that. What do we have here? What did we discover? What is it? What is it? It's a recruiting agency. I thought that was a bowling alley. Don't those people look like bowling pins from a distance? Haha, that's funny. That is funny. Alright, well, good to know. I want to discover as many of these recruiting agencies as possible. A friend told me to try and recruit, obviously the best drivers you can, but he said don't recruit anybody who's under a level 5, so Yeah, I'm gonna follow that advice, see how it goes. When I do hire people down the road, I want to make sure they're good. That's a cute little house right there. I could see myself living in there. Maybe not on this busy corner, but that house somewhere else would be cool. Elizabeth Boulevard. Let's mind the speed limit here, 35. Whoops, signaled the wrong way. Wrong way, Charlie. Looks like they have a theme here. That's Kimberly. And that was Elizabeth, so I'm guessing they're naming their roads after women. Probably didn't have to take it that wide, but they gave it to me. Hey, there's another white station wagon with paneling on it from 1975. It's amazing. Ooh, Mac dealer discovered. Yes! Yes! That's huge because I may want a Mac at some point. And I want to be able to go check out their trucks. I need to see them. You know, I wish maybe they let you do it. When you go to the dealership, do they let you get an interior view? Because that's most of the, what I'm looking at right now is most of what you see. And I really like the layout of this Kenworth. I really like the, the visibility. I mean, look at that right side visibility. I mean, that's huge. There's a pretty well laid out dashboard too. You can really see everything. So, something like this down the road would be a nice consideration. I like the way it handles. I like the power on it. I like the way it sits up in the air pretty high. Love the way it sounds. That's something pretty impressive they've done in this game is really make sure that every rig feels or sounds, feels and sounds a little different. Alright, shouldn't have too many miles left. Nope, just 141 miles. Combine gas, plenty good on gas. It's not something I should be worrying about. Let's see how far I can lean out. Track IR can do some pretty cool things, but then it also can get a little wonky. I finally got that figured out. I had some issues yesterday with it. But, it's little adjustments you have to make with it, really, to get it dialed in. But once you get it dialed in, you don't ever want to mess with it too much because it's working and it's good. And is that a little window out there? No, that's something else. What is that back there? Oh, that is a window. Something's funky with my... Sometimes when I hit my brake pedal, it reverses, and when I'm in exterior view, I figured out when you hit 2 on your keyboard, it actually... You can't brake when you're in that mode, so that's why I always have to be careful going into that mode. You probably saw in one of my videos I did last night, is that I almost wrecked my trailer because I was in the exterior mode trying to reverse it, and I hit the brake and it actually accelerated it. So I don't know, a little bit of funkiness going on. Looks like they went off the woman theme. This is Orchard Drive. Man, I can't seem to get out of this town. I've hit every... Oh, look at that. What a cool billboard. United Steak. I've hit every light on this in this town. I've had to sit at it and just wait. Alright, finally looks like getting on our way here. What is this purple icon up on our left there? Is that one of those viewing areas where you could park on top of it and it shows you the local? Or is that just the pickup area for that place? Not sure, not sure. Alright, getting a little more rural here on old Route 93. What I want you to do is go up to that stop sign and make a left on old Route 93 when you hit the red barn. Whoa! I don't know why I broke or braked so late there, but whoa! I have to honestly say I did not see that guy. I didn't realize people go so fast on old Route 93. Man, one time I was on old Route 93 and people were rushing down that road like greased lightning, man, like a pig at a Vaseline tournament. Pig at a Vaseline tournament, huh? Is that the best I can come up with? Alright, we're gonna go with that for now. Alright, let's get an exterior view. Oh, that looks so cool with the moon there. Don't want to get too cute here with cars coming, knowing I can't put my brakes on. I haven't really tried putting on the radio too much. I mean, when you're doing videos, you can't really have a radio on. I mean, if I was driving by myself, I might have it on. But definitely not while I'm recording. Then I'm competing with it. And what if the person on the radio is more dynamic and more interesting than I am? I'm used to that. I'm a teacher, so I need to be the most interesting person in the room. That's the key to behavior management. Be the most interesting person in the room. That's the key. And there are other things, but that's probably the most important thing. You need to be a performer of sorts. I actually took a clown class, like slapstick humor, how to be a clown, and I already have, you know, that naturally going for me, but it's a way to make dramatic entrances, is to make things dramatic. When you're teaching too, it teaches you how to do that. How to be almost like a caricature, but acting like a little larger than life. And that's how you keep kids' interest. You can't do that, and you're finished, I tell you, you're finished. Welcome to Nevada, the Silver State. Was that a random police motorcycle there? I was more looking at the sign, and I almost hit a police motorcycle that was parked right on the white line for some reason. Ooh, that guy seemed to have skittered off the road. Route 93 Blackjack Casino. Come on in. Show me your money. You're not going to be leaving with it. Be driving out of here down the boulevard of broken dreams. They shouldn't put me at the door. I would talk people out of wanting to come in because they know they're going to lose all their money. Alright, giving a little more respect to these brakes than I did at that last stop sign. Another casino. Oh, well, we are in Nevada. It's the home of casinos. The worldwide headquarters. Come to Nevada and gamble your life away. Go ahead and bring your money. Don't worry. We'll take it. $4 jacks. Senior rate's $30. Don't worry, senior citizens, we take personal checks. We'll take your welfare check. We'll take your social security check, whatever you got. Just sign it on over or come on in and have a good time. Man, are we there yet? 90 miles. That's gonna net me some dough. That'll put me up closer to the 60 grand mark. It's gonna be feeling pretty good. Earning my money the good old fashioned way with good old rub up your sleeves. Roll up your sleeves, good hard work. Gotta strap them boot buckles on. Get her down to work. When you trucking, you ain't working till your butt ain't hurting at the end of the day. That's what I say. It ain't be hurting, it would be hurting. That's what I meant to say. Speaking of, my butt kind of hurts. I have a new chair on order, though. You know, when you really think about things sometimes, you don't really realize it. Like, I've been sitting in this chair for years, and I didn't realize how much my back hurt until I started with the steering wheel. And, you know, I'm kind of leaning forward naturally a little bit, but sometimes you don't realize how bad things are until you really start paying attention to them. And then I realize I'm basically sitting on a piece of cardboard with like maybe a half-inch of foam on it. And once I get this new chair, I'm not going to know how I dealt with this for so long, but that's the way it goes. That's why you got to live in the moment. Really pay attention to what's going on in your world. Not sure where I'm talking in an accent right now, but hey, you really got to pay attention sometimes to little things. And see if I get my brights on. See if I can remember what button. It's that one. Yes. Yes! Those brights look so good. Man, this light mod is something I can highly recommend. It's free on Steam. You can pick it up today for the low price and nothing. Man, that sky looks amazing. Amazing. Just having a little bit of trouble going up this hill here. Struggling to maintain 50. It's lonely out here in the desert. Just me and the scorpions and the rattlesnakes. The little creepy crawlies who come out at night. Won't be taking a leak out there, I guarantee. Truck wash stopping center. It's not my truck. What town are we in now? Seattle West. That's a business. It's not a town. You're playing and we're paying. Okay, well, this guy's doing what I wanted to do, which is swing wide a little bit. This guy's also going to try and do that. Come on, God, I'm swinging wide first. I was swinging wide before you. I think I got it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good there. You can take out some of those little small insignificant signs, but those guys weren't following the rule of whoever swing wide first gets the right of way. That's what I always say. .80 west. That's that major highway I was talking about that runs across Utah and Nevada. Is 80 east and west. Not much far to go now. 31 miles, 36 minutes. Getting close to... Where are we delivering to? Salina? Elko. Salina was our last run. Elko, Nevada. That's elk with an O. Don't you forget it. All right. 5-0. Please pull in at the nearest way station. Well, that's going to be the interesting thing. Is it going to let me in this way station? Yep. That guy must have been pulled over. He's probably going 120 in that convertible. Feeling it. Feeling it in the middle of the night. That's cavity search type of thing. That's like, drop your drawers, son. We do a full-on cavity search. That's a bad visual. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Oh, you're gonna give it to me in 1 more inch? There we go. Whoa! That is by far the heaviest load, I guess rig and trailer included, that I've ever hauled. 165,000 pounds. No wonder I couldn't brake at that stoplight. I probably burned the brake pads down to the rotors. My bad. Sorry about that. I wish my track IR would let me come down a little bit and see that. I kind of duck down behind the steering wheel and look at that moon, but she's not going to let me do it. I noticed a lot of these squared off rigs, like this Kenworth and the Peterbilt T680, have these big honking hoods in front of them, but they also have narrow top to bottom windshields. I wouldn't think of putting a sun shield on this thing. For visibility's sake, heck no. And I've seen people put them on the T680, the Peterbilts. It's kind of like Elko discovered. Getting off to the right here. It kind of comes down in a little bit of a V point right in the middle of the windshield. There's no way I'm putting that sun shield on this thing. Just gonna kill my visibility. Alright, we discovered Elko, or it discovered us, I'm not sure which. Why are people honking at me? It's a red light, guys. What the hell? I'm gonna honk back. Oh, that's my parking brake. Those are my headlights. Take that! You honk at me, I honk at you. Alright, here we go. Enough of that. Enough of those shenanigans. Really like the mirrors on these things. They're really cool. Like how they're not all like gimmicky and overdone. They're just straight up. You got a flat rectangular mirror. That's what you get. Need to remember what this vehicle is because I do really like it. I have a feeling you'd have to be at least a level 20 or 24 or something to get this rig, but definitely putting this one on my radar. And that's the benefit to approaching your new career this way, is don't buy a truck right away. Just take jobs and drive all these different trucks. You get used to them. You get to learn their characteristics, and then you get to figure out which one you want to buy. In the meantime, the bank's not taking your money hand over fist. I had a $100,000 loan first, and that was about $1,800 a day. And then I had a $400,000 loan at 12%. They were taking over 7 G's a day from me just to pay off these trucks, and just didn't feel worth it. Felt like I just couldn't slow down. I had to just keep going. Oh, I think I took the wrong way into where I was supposed to go, but that's alright. I think I was supposed to keep going straight and then bang a right, but hey. Sometimes when I'm talking, I just forget what I'm doing. So I would recommend that, of course. And, you know, I'm here to help you figure it out. I'm figuring it out as I go, too, so if you're looking to join a career, this series I'm doing would be a great thing to watch, so you can learn from the things I do right, and you could also learn from my mistakes. Active fashion. I'll definitely be stopping there for some trucking gear. Oh, trailer damage. No! Oh, again. Oh, man, I got so sloppy around that turn. Oh, my gosh, I'm right here. I can't believe it. How y'all doing? Oh well, it doesn't matter really. I would have loved to have done this run clean, and I was just an idiot. And of course I had to put 3 cars going around that really kind of sharp turn, so I really should have just been taking that slower. My bad. And, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You guys just learned something there, right? Even in my mistakes, I can, you know, have something to teach. Alright, let's get this thing in here. I'm not going to worry about that. It's all in the past. Definitely want to make sure I don't do that again, though. So let me just try to clip the edge of this thing. Of course, it's going to make me. Seriously? Gosh. It's going to make me go right on it, right? It's like I couldn't be 2 inches to the left. It's going to make me... There we go. I'm just angry because I tapped my trailer about a quarter mile out. It's got me feeling a little down. So people are honking behind me, but I'm going to be alright with that. I'm just going to start honking back at people. Take that. This is going to be a little tricky. So let me, of course I got to swing it this way to ensure that I don't hit my trailer here. And then I'm going to aggressively swing this thing back and see if I can get her straight. Stop prompting me to give up. I am going to give it my best shot. Man, I almost made it. Almost. I came within a mule kick delivering this thing with no damage, but it wasn't really meant to be. Alright, hopefully this thing just straightens itself out as I pull forward here. Again, I don't have all the experience in the world in this game, so I just don't know. Just hoping. If I jog this way a little bit, that'll certainly help get her into line. I think I'm going to get her done here. I think I'm going to get her done. Did I get it? Let's look at the end here. It doesn't like it. It don't like it. Alright guys, well, I gave up on parking because I suck at it. I received an excellent overall. I did a little bit of trailer damage. It looks like it took away my... there's another rating they do down there that is... something like safe driving or something like that. So they took away some of my XP by hitting those cars at the very end there. But overall, 710 XP, 13,675, 308 miles, 7 hours, 25 minutes, 65 gallons. Not a bad run. And I'm almost out of being a newbie. Almost done being a newbie. Alright, so that'll do it for right now, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you have not done so already. And I appreciate it. Alright guys, have a good night. I will see you soon. Could be a good day or a good morning. Oh, anyhow, have a good day. See you guys soon.